Okay, welcome you guys. This is the
Gaggle.
next... A gaggle, all right. Who's starting? Who's starting?
Thanks. Excuse me. Uno momento. Wait, we gotta move up. Surely you have all walked beside a road in autumn and been seduced by the milkweed. That pale, empty husk draws you in, and then you notice the tiny white parachutes clinging to that slit in the center, and you go, what is this exotic container? Is it a boat on Odyssey? A dry womb? It's a time capsule of life. Within every seed lives a tiny dormant plant with first leaves, stem, and root. Each has everything it needs to thrive: nourishment, protection, a means of dispersal, and its complete genetic code.
In 2008, I discovered the book Seeds, and with its incredible macrophotography. I shared the book with Mandy here, and knowing she would be equally inspired to work in clay. And weeks later, I ran into her in the grocery store, and she said, I love that book. And I said, let's have a show. And the seed of seed was planted.
The size of a seed does not necessarily indicate the size of a mature plant. The seed of a redwood tree is the size of a freckle.
As the idea took root, I thought about a shoot taking off into the direction of a different kind of exhibit space. We could invite students and the public to explore science and create work of their own. We embraced the idea of science and art coming together. And nature and natural science is observation. We made space to experience seeds in all their glory.
Just as a seed takes root, sprouts, and a plant comes into being, we nurtured this idea. An artistic response grew organically into the idea of an art show in Taos, New Mexico. The journey into this tiny world exploded with the excitement of life's beginnings. Behold, Seed, an art exhibition inspired by the beginning of everything. 9 artists utilizing 9 different mediums gather to create works of art that are sourced from these powerful structures in the natural world.
Each artist was asked to study the seed book and come up with a piece directly inspired by this juicy resource. Here you have an example of this close relationship, an image from the book and an artist's response, only one of many. These are shots from the gallery. We wanted to transform the space and focus on seeds in a powerful way. The complexity seemed to reach all ages and all kinds of people. The feedback was rich and complicated. It was exciting to us.
Susan Vernon's passion for science education was infectious. A little cross-fertilization occurred, and students absorbed the artwork and were then invited to split open a seed and to make art about the invention of their own seed.
The next stage is flowering. Enthralled with the first seed show, I jumped right in, both as an artist and organizer. We collaborated on more communication for the seed concept, and we created a seed website. Then came Seed the movie, and YouTube, and
Behold, Seed 2! 14 juried artists utilizing 15 mediums, enthusiasm from the participating artists, and the momentum of the new Seed Exploratorium creates tangible excitement. We had over 1,500 visitors, a third of whom were Taos Elementary School students.
the artist's words became creative musings. Seeds are condensed intelligence, our planet's record of its own history. Evolution is the best engineer, and nature is the best designer. Essential players in the Earth's biosphere. Seeds are symbols of a nurturing world. Each has an individual destination. A fragile beauty is at stake. They carry us from destructive to regenerative. Thanks to the Albert Pierce and Taos Community Foundations, we created the 5 Senses Seed Exploratorium. Developing curriculum for the different grade levels, we chose to respect the students' innate curiosity and their natural intelligence. This is at the core of our approach. Hands-on stations like these included microscopes, magnifying glasses, live plants, seed shakers, dispersal experiments, and smelly seeds. Thanks to the Native Plant Society, kids made seed balls with wildflower seeds to disperse at home.
Art projects included drawings of the seed life cycle, designing and painting seed packets, inventing seeds in clay, and accordion books depicting the stages of a seed.
The parachute of fine silky hairs can take a seed 100 miles from its parent plant.
The dispersal phase is complex and exciting. Collaborating beyond the gallery is one of the major goals of seed.
Here, seeds are microcosms of the cosmos. Seed shells are protection for turtles, housing the essence of Earth's botanical, even cultural diversity. On ancient feet, seeds migrate en masse, slowly but steadily, to thrive and survive. Perhaps we can all be turtles.
We are here to continue the conversation about Seed 3. What's your seed idea?
Reseeding.
Thank you, guys.